Welcome to Talk Utah, everybody. I'm Holly Love with Mr. Trip Mitchell, and we have a really fun show for you today. We've got the boys from System Networks going to be on the show a little bit later, and I sent you all that information on the cloud. They've got us all hooked up. We're like running really cool and technical now.
Yeah, and I've definitely seen it.
You figured it out?
Yes.
Fantastic.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
So how are you today, Trip Mitchell?
I spent the day yesterday working up at Snowbird and
Snow?
During the airline races. And these people have so much fun. So pilots and flight attendants from all over the country who came to Snowbird for 3 days to race. Mm-hmm. And some of them were just fantastic racers.
Wow.
And it was the only challenge was, I didn't get to ski the fresh powder. And
so there was fresh powder?
Fresh powder.
How did that happen?
It's called snow. You see, let me explain this to you.
Okay, please do.
It rains in the valley. So every time it rains during the winter, if you go up higher, it's colder and there's snow.
Trip, this is why people hate you.
Why?
Because you're supposed to not act like I don't know what snow is.
Well, you asked the question, and it seemed a little illogical that you wouldn't know.
It's just been so warm, even while it was raining, that I'm
see.
thinking
so you think
that we are probably struggling with the snow stuff up
There's
in the
a
mountains.
temperature gradient. The higher you go, the colder it is.
He just keeps going. I try to help him, people. I'm sorry. I do my best.
Well, you're so sweet.
Can lead a horse to water.
But you can't make him.
Drink.
We'll be back after the short break. We've got news you can use coming up.
We did the psychiatrist and the psychologist and the neurologist and all the different ologists. Brain Balance was able to put their finger on it and say, this is exactly why she's struggling.
If one hemisphere of the brain dominates the other, learning and behavior are affected. Brain Balance fixes this connection, resulting in life-changing improvement.
At school, the teachers can't believe the change that has come about.
This is not my kid anymore. This is this totally different kid.
System Networks has been helping companies nationwide for a surprisingly low price. With a wide range of 24/7 technical support services and a staff of high-level network engineers, System Networks can eliminate all your company's time-wasting technical problems, allowing your team to be more efficient and able to focus on the work they do. System Networks has the most sophisticated and secure cloud services in the country and programs like Office 365. Plus, System Networks can customize data plans to meet the budgetary needs of any sized company.
My name's Jeff Laramie. I'm the CEO of Beans and Brews Coffee House. I originally called System Networks because we wanted to try outsourcing our IT. I would highly recommend System Networks because they've been a fantastic IT partner for us. They're super reliable, very knowledgeable, and they've just been a great overall consultant for us.
Mention this ad and they'll put $1,500 toward a new server, cloud licensing, or firewalls. Let System Networks handle your technical needs so you can focus on what you do best.
Welcome back to Talk Utah. Trip Mitchell, Holly Love. And in news you can use, some big happenings up at the University of Utah. They have a brand new $36 million dental school.
Wow.
And as a Utah graduate, you have to be very proud of your university.
Oh, I love the University of Utah. I didn't know about the dental program, though.
Brand new, but what I'm excited about is all the amazing things that are happening up there. I happened to be up there a couple weeks ago for an event, and the U of U has become one of the great universities in this country. And maybe the Pac-12 has affected things, but they do a great job with development, and they've got some of the finest professional schools in the country.
Even just their new buildings that they have this like new student center with top-of-the-line workout equipment and it's just really cool.
Are you allowed to go there as an alumni?
I have no idea. We should look into that. Or we could just dress up like college kids and, you
I'm
would
excited.
definitely get away with it.
Yeah, I look that way, but I'm excited. We are going to cover the U of U red and white game, which is the spring. So basically what happens is during the winter or spring, they have football, and it's a practice season. And so they finish up with a red and white game, and I'm going to be excited to be there because the U of U football program is on the ascendancy, and this will be a lot of fun.
We'll see if they'll let us actually talk to anybody. We're still working on getting clearance.
Okay,
Stay tuned.
You know people that know people.
I'm working on it.
But what I was interested, when we had a meeting yesterday at Snowbird, and a bunch of people are season ticket holders for both football and basketball there. And what they do, which is kind of interesting, and a lot of schools do that, you have to donate X number of dollars one time to the university.
And then you get in?
Well, then you get to the right, it's kind of license type thing. Then you get the right to buy tickets.
So do we just need to have me donate the right amount of money so we can get into some stuff?
Do you donate money to the U?
I I haven't even paid off my student loans, so I kind of think there's like a pecking order to how this should go.
Do you get letters from them asking for money?
From my student loan officer?
No,
daily?
not student loan, from the U of U.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Probably, if they are, I've never even paid attention.
You throw letters away?
All the time. It's
My
called
God.
junk mail.
Oh, okay, I've got that concept.
Yeah.
We have a guest on set. If you hear some breathing in the background, CNN is here today.
Trying to keep us happy and lighthearted.
He is. So, second story, not so happy and lighthearted.
Oh.
But I wanted to talk about this a little bit. A gentleman committed suicide outside a casino in Vegas.
I saw this and I wasn't sure if if it was for real.
Yeah, and what I'm getting at is this is an issue where a guy had gotten a nice benefit from a casino, and I won't mention it, but they took that benefit away because he was having mental health issues and he was harassing employees, and they just said, you're 86. And in Nevada, you can do that. You literally have the right to tell a guest that they're no longer invited to the property. And my point on this was, and it's a little discouraging, is how we don't handle mental health issues as well as we should.
Yeah. Well, I think we definitely jumped into that topic when Robin Williams passed away.
Yep.
And so this is just another example of we need to do it differently.
Yeah, we need to reach out to people who are having challenges. And there's a high percentage of the homeless that have mental issues. And Utah does a better job than most states, but in some respects, I think we could all do a better job. And, we joke about people being, you can't cure crazy is Ron White's line. But to reach out to people who are having challenges and try to get them a phone number to call and to get through tough times would be something we could all do.
So pretty much they dismissed this poor guy because he was displaying signs of mental illness. And
Exactly.
Then he went ahead and committed suicide. So really, obviously, in those situations, from a customer service aspect, you can see why the casino probably had reason if he was being belligerent or crazy or whatever. But we have to be more responsible in dealing with people in that situation.
And one of the areas that casinos are actually doing a much better job now, and it's been mandated by the government, is to have an 800 number if you feel like you're a problem gambler. To call. So at all the tables
Interesting.
and all the machines, they do that. And
wouldn't everybody be on the phone like the entire time?
Well, since I hate losing money, so I'm a little tight. So you can see why I never had a gambling issue in 20
Really?
20 some odd.
That is shocking.
Shocking that I'm tight.
And that you didn't have a gambling issue. I'm the same way though, and just because I hate to lose money. If I'm going to spend $20, I want a cute shirt or something. Or I'm going to put it towards some boots.
Is that a new shirt, by the way?
It is.
And it was $20?
Yeah,
Okay.
give or take.
Might have been a little bit more.
Give or take.
Okay, when we come back from this break, we'll all be smarter. We'll be talking to the System Networks boys and find out about a lot of cool things that are coming down. We'll be back after this short break. You're watching Talk Utah.
You got all the information from the cloud?
Yes.
Okay.
System Networks has been helping companies nationwide for a surprisingly low price. With a wide range of 24/7 technical support services and a staff of high-level network engineers, System Networks can eliminate all your company's time-wasting technical problems, allowing your team to be more efficient and able to focus on the work they do. System Networks has the most sophisticated and secure cloud services in the country and programs like Office 365. Plus, System Networks can customize data plans to meet the budgetary needs of any sized company.
My name's Jeff Laramie. I'm the CEO of Beans and Brews Coffee House. I originally called System Networks because we wanted to try outsourcing our IT. I would highly recommend System Networks because they've been a fantastic IT partner for us. They're super reliable, very knowledgeable, and they've just been a great overall consultant for us.
Mention this ad and they'll put $1,500 toward a new server, cloud licensing, or firewalls. Let System Networks handle your technical needs so you can focus on what you do best. If you've been looking for alternative healthcare, imagine coming into a facility where you can meet with someone who specializes in your condition and then takes your exam findings and meets with a team of specialists to come up with a combined approach that will put you back on the path to health. At Integrated Wellness, they have everything from a medical doctor to an allergy specialist on staff. All combined, they can treat conditions ranging from rheumatoid arthritis to allergies, even chronic fatigue. Call Integrated Wellness for your consultation so you can be on the path to wellness today.
We are live in 5,
Where's Trip?
4, 3.
Okay, we're starting. Hey, welcome back to Talk Utah. We are sort of down a co-host. I am not exactly sure where Mr. Tripp Mitchell has gone. We are about to talk.
I'm in the cloud. I'm in the cloud. Where's the document? Is it under my wing?
1 second, okay.
Ooh, is it down on the ground? Ooh, is it up in the air? Ooh, Holly, this is ridiculous.
Tripp Mitchell, we're doing a show. What are you doing over here?
Well, occasionally,
Yeah?
I kind of go off topic. This might come as a shock to you.
Oh my goodness. You didn't find the document in the cloud. This is your whole thing. This is your
no, I
big
did not.
show of how you don't know what the cloud is.
I could have asked, but this is more fun.
You know what? It is more fun. But if you watch this next segment with System Networks, they're going to explain the cloud to you, and you and I have a show to do. So let's go. Enough goofing around. Chris, come on. He draws you into shenanigans too. Kids, chop chop. Let's roll.
Okay. Chris, you go with Holly, and I'll just... No, I better go.
Hey everybody, I am here with the boys from System Networks, and we are talking cloud services. We are going to tell you about what is the cloud, what are the benefits, and where did it come from, all of those good things that we're all wondering. But hey, before we dive in, Chris, you pretty much predicted the cloud, if you will. You forecasted the cloud because you've been around for a long time. Tell us a little bit about System Networks before we dive in.
Yes, System Networks has been around since 1998. We started...
You're a young guy, so you were a baby when you started
I
this
was
thing.
23.
Okay.
And I was an in-house CIO, and I noticed a lot of small companies needed the benefits that bigger companies had.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to get together and build our own data center and be able to offer the same services at a fraction of the price so they could compete. Mm-hmm. In around 2000, some new technology came about called virtualization technology. Everybody was iffy about it, thought we were a little crazy.
It was the cloud.
It was the start of the cloud.
It was the cloud forming.
The cloud. Well, the cloud was already there for the most part. The cloud's just a marketing term for hosting or for off-site services. Virtualization, the next step, is where they take hardware or software and they emulate hardware. And so they're not tied to a brand anymore. Mm-hmm. So servers and stuff can be moved around really fast, so you don't have the downtime you used to have.
So you were saying that it's just basically a marketing term so that we all feel better about it.
Really, it
and
is.
Sort of understand it, because you were saying that it's like on the Microsoft website, Russ, that pretty much they still state it exactly as it is.
Yeah, they stated it as, it's basically hardware turned into virtualization. And
see, those are big words I still don't understand. But I like it when you
services
said
over the internet.
You were babysitting.
Yes.
You're babysitting stuff that we don't want to take care of.
Exactly.
At our business. Okay, so what are the benefits? What are the benefits of the cloud? Why do we need it?
Well, probably a really large one is the utility bill. A lot of people, you have to have really sufficient cooling inside wherever you're keeping your server in your closet sometimes. Uh-huh. But that goes away with us housing the servers for you. Mm-hmm. You also have the backups, which we maintain, and it's in our secure facility. So if there's a problem, we basically take care of it for you.
So you were saying, like, as far as backup goes, like you have double backups.
We have generators, redundant connections,
like
security
zombie
guard,
apocalypse style
all that
happens.
Stuff.
Your stuff is going to be fine.
Right.
So you're saying that even like when you're on the backup, when you guys are notified, right, on the backup hard drive, which stuff I would never even think about, because we've had a hard drive fail once, and that was terrifying. It was like the worst day of my life.
There's also a difference between now and 5 years ago with a lot of compliance stuff that you just can't do on site anymore for privacy reasons and stuff like that. And so that's another reason we have stuff in the data center for HIPAA, PCI, those type of things that you hear about, but you don't really know what they are.
Yeah, definitely. So you were saying the utility bill, the safety, I mean, other benefits besides that would just be like, I would imagine you can keep a lot more? You
keep
can have a lot
it
more
removes
stuff
the
happening?
cost of hardware and life cycle for CFOs. They don't have to worry about budgeting for a new server every 2 to 3 years because we take care of all that software. So it actually saves money and headache.
So like small companies can be able to do big company kind of type things.
Right.
Have access to bigger toys.
Right.
See, now that makes sense to me. I get that. Okay, now before we go any further, like there's different types of clouds. Like, we have partly cloudy, super cloudy, right?
Hybrid.
Yeah.
No, so we were breaking it down. We were talking earlier, we were kind of saying there's like 3 different types of cloud services that are available, and maybe looking at it Olympic style, because I think I can relate to that. You've got like the gold level, you've got the silver and the bronze. So what would the bronze level be?
Okay, so your bronze level is your software as a service, or SaaS. And that's actually kind of a big word that's going around right now. You see it on billboards and whatnot. What that is that we provide a software to you at a service, as a service. Your clients that don't really want to manage all their servers, they just want to have access to the software, like spam filtering. And
So we got no IT guy. That's basically like Trip and I. We have no idea or no clue how to handle anything that's happening, technologically speaking. But we need everything to happen, right? So that would be the bronze.
yeah, just
Everything's
going to
happen for us, and you guys are going to make it happen.
Right.
Okay, I like that one. All right, we're on silver. What does that do?
So silver is, if you're an IT guy, you don't want to have to provide the infrastructure, and you need to be able to get into a server and manage it just like you would on site. The silver, your platform as a service, is literally a virtual cloud, a virtual server for you to get in and access. And you have root access, which means that you have all access to the entire server, from changing passwords to deleting things. I mean, it's full access to you. And so that's kind of what the...
So it's like a company, you've got middle of the road company, maybe you have an IT guy that does something else, so he's like...
Right.
And they know what they're doing, though. You need someone who knows what they're doing. Somebody on your staff that does IT but possibly does something else and doesn't have time to do it full time. That's where you guys would come in. They would still be able to jump in and manage a few things, but they don't want to have full control, and they still have access to all of your other benefits.
We cover vacations, things like that, help with consulting. If there's an upgrade that nobody wants to risk losing their job if it goes south, we take care of that for them.
And we still maintain their stuff and make sure that their backups are working and that their server is going to perform well. And if there's ever an outage or whatnot, we're there to take care of it for them.
We get notified, we monitor their equipment, we get paged 24/7.
Okay, and then
Or
the
text
gold?
nowadays.
And the gold is, it's for the admins that really know what they're doing. They have full access to the infrastructure of their cloud, and they can set up as many virtual smaller clouds within their larger cloud, and they have full reign and access on that.
So this could be basically a company where either a CFO or the president of the company is a tech guy, but he still wants to have you guys backing him up, or maybe a company that has a full IT department but wants you to be their backup, right?
Right, and you can move literally your entire infrastructure from your location into this infrastructure, which would be the gold.
Yeah, and where you don't have to worry about, like you said, having like the perfect environment so that your where your data is being stored, you guys have like top of the line data center here.
Right.
I'm picturing like CSI happening, FBI, like serious stuff is happening in your data center, right?
Yeah.
Cool environment.
We're way ahead of CSI.
There's like ice on the walls.
No, that would be bad if there was ice on the walls.
I just wanted it to be really cold.
It's just on the windows.
I was picturing the hot, closet that we store ours in, so that sort of thing. Okay, well, you guys, thank you so much for talking to us. We might be done talking tech for right now. You guys are going to be back for Talk Utah, but you need to go to systemnetworks.com right now, because we're going to dive in and really, really talk about what cloud services are, what all those 3 different levels of services are, and basically by the time I leave here, I'm going to be able to understand it, so you know that this is going to be good. So go to systemnetworks.com to get more information about the cloud, and stick around for us, because Trip and I will be right back after this.
At Salt Lake City Med Spa, beauty goes way beyond skin deep. While Dr. Brent Larson is nationally sought after for his unique ability to combine precision and skill with artistry and the latest technology, including Ultherapy, the amazing non-surgical facelift with no downtime, and Cool Sculpting, the safe, easy, non-surgical way to eliminate those stubborn fat areas. He also specializes in diet, exercise, and hormone therapy. So if you're feeling tired, anxious, have weight problems, or you're on depression medication that just isn't working anymore, call for a free consultation with Dr. Larson and discover how fast bioidentical hormone therapy can re-energize your life, making depression and anxiety disappear in as quickly as a few days. Plus, mention this ad and receive 30% off any procedure. Salt Lake City Med Spa, where beauty goes beyond skin deep.
With over 20 years' experience, Liberty Handyman is your best choice for your number one investment, your home. Liberty Handyman specializes in stucco, paint, plaster, and stone. Locally owned Liberty Handyman will do the job right, on time, and on budget. Your smile and satisfaction when a job is done is our goal. Giving you the freedom to choose the best. Liberty Handyman. Call 801-660-7221 to speak to the best.
She had a lot of trouble in school.
He had some impulsivity issues.
He was having a lot of meltdowns, a lot of tantrums.
I feel like all I did was yell at my kid all day.
Brain Balance is the answer for your kid because it didn't just mask the problems, it actually addressed the issue.
We started seeing huge differences in her behavior.
It's a totally different life.
We hope you're enjoying today's show. We have a lot of fun making Talk Utah. For more information, you can go to our YouTube channel and watch any of our episodes, or you can find us on Facebook at Talk Utah. Thanks for watching. And welcome back to Talk Utah. We've had a lot of fun today, and I've learned some things.
We know what the cloud is. Woohoo!
I've learned some things that let me know that I don't know a lot about technology, but we need to upgrade, or I personally need to upgrade, and System Networks people are fantastic.
That's what they're here for, is basically the stuff you don't know, they handle and help you show what you need to do to be able to like upgrade your system and not make it painful and hard.
Having a smart computer person at your company that you don't have on payroll is a smart way to go.
Oh my gosh. We obviously need it, but we'll talk about that more later. If you want to know more about the cloud and know more about System Networks, and you're watching us right now on Comcast, guess what? You don't even have to go get your computer. Of course, you can find all that information on systemnetworks.com, or you could go to Utah On Demand and find the Imagination Station and then go to Talk Utah. You'll find the System Networks stuff. We talked for quite some time. Basically, at the end of it, I understood it. So, you know, if I get it, they made it clear to everyone.
I am not going to say a word about that. You just threw me a softball that I decided to take.
See, you learned from earlier.
Well, when you
did learn.
When you asked about snow,
people don't know what a sweetheart you are, Trip. I just have to look out for you.
Well, thank you very much.
Because you're a little sarcastic sometimes, and I get it, but. Way to let that softball go. Good job.
Okay, I let
Hopefully the ones that give you a hard time will love you right now.
And so I will give you a compliment. That shirt is gorgeous.
Okay, so we did not plan this at all. So I have been doing a little shopping at Uptown Cheapskate. I love this store. It is the coolest store. It's like a consignment store. You go in, they have high-end stuff. They have cool boots. They have cool I got these boots there. They're it's so awesome, and everything is so affordable, and you totally thought I had like a super expensive brand new shirt.
Now, and Uptown Cheapskates is actually located in a Westminster dorm.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
I knew it's right off of where the new...
Yeah, it's 21st South and 13th, right by the Chevron station, and there's a new Mexican restaurant, Uptown Cheapskates, and then the top floors are all dorms for Westminster.
Oh man, it's a cool store, and there's a new one downtown too, I think. I'm sure there's a lot of locations everywhere, but anywho, fun day. CNN is around. I think he's barking for you.
All right, we'll call him out on set. You've been watching Talk Utah. She's Holly Love. I'm Trip Mitchell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
He's so crazy. Oh, he's a good boy.